So do you guys remember back in like 2018, 2019, I would always preach to you guys about not wearing oversized clothing or even be that guy who's typically wearing sweatpants while he's out? Yeah, let's talk about that. But what's up, you guys? Welcome back to HB Fashion. If you are new here, my name is Zach Bobs, and today's video is going to be a hard-hitting video. For me anyways. I'm not to be one above admitting that I was wrong. So today I'm going over 5 style items that I was completely wrong about in the past. Before we get started with today's video, real quick, if you are new here to the channel and you're into men's fashion, men's grooming, lifestyle advice, hairstyle advice, relationship advice, any advice that can help you become a better version of yourself, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have tons of content covering all of these subjects and tons more coming in the near future. The first thing that I was wrong about is oversized clothing. In the past, I would always tell you guys to not go for clothes that are too big on you, especially if you were a bigger guy or if you're just looking to have your clothes look nice on you, because I always tell you guys that fit is king. Now, don't get me wrong, that principle still applies. Once you're able to nail the fit and know what type of sizes you need to go for your body and your proportions, then you can start dabbling into what I like to call the comfort casual style. This is a very clean look that you can explore a lot of simple, basic looks, but at the same time, it looks very well put together. Everything that you have on looks intentional, and it just has a nice, clean cut look to it, in my opinion. Again, as long as you nail the fit, you find that fine line between oversized and baggy, and you need to make sure that your proportions are on point. The second thing that I was wrong about was cross body bags.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this sin, not join them! Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness!
Trust me, I don't even know how I exactly got to this point either, but I think being on TikTok and on Instagram these days has helped me kind of broaden my horizon in terms of how I perceive these bags. I think my whole beef with them is that when they first came out, they would come out from these really high-end brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and they would be sold at such a stupid price, and people would only wear them for flexing purposes. But recently, I've even talked to a few guys who own a few, who actually recommended a few brands to me. They've actually shown me the practicality that comes with these bags. It's such a convenient way of just carrying your small everyday things. If you don't want to put it into your pockets and distort your pants or your jeans or anything like that and create any awkward bulges. So essentially, it's the same concept of having an everyday backpack with you, but something a little bit more concealed, a little more minimal. And I think that's the whole basis of it. It kind of adds to the whole accessory sort of look and vibe you want to go for. At the same time, has some real life practicality to it. Usually you're gonna see these bags worn with a very streetwear, casual sort of vibe, which honestly looks great for this sort of aesthetic, kind of adds to the whole minimalist look. If you're going for that minimalist look, something a little more concealed, like I said previously. But at the same time, I've also seen this worn with a business casual sort of vibe. Not something super dressy. I've never seen anyone wear this with like a suit, but if you want to go for some nice chinos, maybe some loafers, a nice polo or a button down with the sleeves rolled up, and you have a nice probably matching with like your leathers or something like that sort of bag with you, kind of strung out across your body, it looks kind of nice in my opinion. Number 3 are sweatpants. I've always told you guys that don't be that guy who thinks it's okay to walk outside with some sweatpants on and think that you're gonna be looking presentable. But recently, I've learned that I was wrong with that. And in fact, it wasn't sweatpants itself that turned me around to this new perspective. It was actually sweat shorts. I know, same thing, but just for the summertime, but just hear me out. Summer of 2021 was a weird time for me in terms of perceiving how people are dressing because with the whole like drip epidemic that happened, and I just wanted to explore different styles that weren't exactly hopping on that trend, but at the same time guys really liked it. They highly recommended the sweat shorts look. I've tried it myself, I actually did like it, so I translated it into the fall season, and turns out it actually can provide you a nice, comfortable, well put together style as long as you nail the fit. There it is again, guys. Fit is king. I'm always going to tell you guys that no matter what. But in terms of this look, you need to make sure that when it comes to sweatpants, you don't really go for a very baggy sort of look, at least nothing too baggy. Again, you want to go for the right proportions, therefore you still look well put together without looking sloppy. But in this case, for sweatpants, you want to make sure that they do have a little bit of a taper to them so that they can look presentable while you're wearing them out. So if you want to wear them with like a nice flannel or with some boots even, or a nice looking bomber jacket, in my opinion, that looks very, very nice. The fourth thing on our list is going to be hyped up sneakers. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still on the fence with these just due to the fact of how hyped up like sneakers like the Air Force Ones, Air Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s have just gotten crazy popular within the last, I would say, 6 months. And it's crazy impossible for anyone to buy these type of shoes at a retail price. If you do, you're very lucky, and that's where my problem lies. I still like the look of the shoes. For example, the Air Jordan 1s, I love the silhouette of this look. I love the entire concept of it. I love how they come in so many colors. You can buy multiple pairs of these and have unlimited combinations of shoes to just rotate from. But at the same time, it's that pricing is what's killing you. That retail price of what used to be like around $150, underneath $200 off the grid right when Nike releases them. Now when it comes to resellers, they've quadrupled or even multiplied the prices by 6 times over, and it's utterly ridiculous. And really, the only real solution that I have for you guys is to, one, never go for reps, in my opinion, just because, yeah, you're spending a good fraction of the money that you would for the real thing, but at the same time, you're gonna subconsciously know that you're wearing reps, and if you're that passionate about sneaker culture, then it's gonna make you not so proud about wearing them. So it's best to just not dabble into that sort of thing altogether. But if you want to instead go for a brand that was heavily inspired by the concept, the silhouette, or the design of your favorite sneakers, that I would recommend that you do go for them. For example, the brand Collegium, I believe I'm saying their name right, has a very heavily inspired look from the Air Jordan 1s, and they look absolutely amazing in my opinion. Right around $200, I believe, or like $250, still better than what resellers are selling for like Air Jordan 1s. So I would highly recommend you guys do go check them out. They're not sponsoring this video, but I will have their website linked in the description below for you guys to go check out. And last but certainly not least, number 5 are going to be smart watches. Now, I used to tell you guys in the past that if you were to wear a smartwatch because you're tech savvy, you like the connectivity between all of your other devices like your phone or your laptop, then that's great. Something like an Apple Watch will work great for you. But the only reason why I told you guys it wasn't really that stylish is because the versatility wasn't really there at the time. But these days, companies like Apple and Samsung have come out with a lot of bands and a lot of straps that you can swap out and have a ton of styles to choose from in terms of the look and feel of your watch. So if you want to go for something like something really sporty or something like that, you can switch out for like a silicone strap and be really comfortable throughout your workout. Or if you want to go for something like a very sort of casual or busy, dressy sort of look, you can switch out for something like a metal band clasp, like something you would see on a regular watch like this one. So with that said, my opinion on that has completely offset, and I've in fact actually have started a budget where I can now save up for my very own Apple Watch. So very soon you'll see me wearing one. And that is all for me today. You guys have no idea how hard it was to try to get through that video without cringing at what I used to say back in like 2018, 2019, but that's all in the past. If you like today's video and you learned something from it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. When you hit that button, it does spread the video out to as many people as possible so that they can see this video just like how you are right now. It'll help us grow our community. Speaking of which, if you're into men's fashion, men's grooming, lifestyle advice, hairstyle advice, relationship advice, any advice at all that can help you become a better version of yourself, hit that subscribe button, become a part of the HB community. We're going every single day, which I am hyped for it. If you guys are not following me on Instagram or on TikTok, they're both at Mr. HB Fashion. I post a lot about men's fashion inspirations on both of those platforms. I'll have them linked in the description below for you guys to go check out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'll see you next time.